Hey guys, this is Whiteout bringing you another tutorial. This tutorial we're going to be covering how to use radio triggers, and this is really simple to use if you're um, not new to Arma 2 Editor. If you are new to Arma 2 Editor, then it's probably going to be a little bit more complicated because you don't know where everything at, where all the plugins and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's very simple, even if you are new. And if you are new, you're going to know how to do this very easy. This is a very fast tutorial, so basically let's get started. This is just going to say that if you want a unit or anything to move at your call, then they'll move at the time that you call them to. So in this case, say you want like a unit or anything to move to a certain area at a certain time. Very simple. Just go ahead. And this, for an example, we'll just put down a group, a Blue 4 United States Marine Corps Infantry Squad. And as you can see, this is a huge squad. So we'll go ahead and put that down. Now basically, you always, when you're setting radio triggers, you want to always put move waypoints directly in front of the group. This basically, as soon as it starts in game, they're already at it, they're ready to go. This way you can put them to any, I guess you can put formation you'd like and they'll be ready. They don't have to like line up and get to that position. So we'll just go ahead and put that directly in front of them. And then basically where you want them to go. So we'll just have them move down the airfield. So put move, speed limited. Limited, they would be walking basically. Normal, they'll kind of walk, run, and stop in between. Full, they'll just straight up sprint. Behavior doesn't really matter. Formation it's not really going to change, but you can go ahead and put it in there anyways. And we'll go ahead and put that right there. So basically that's all there is to it. Now all you need to do is go and set a trigger. Go ahead and put a trigger and make sure it's 0. If it's not 0, basically you'd have to be within a certain radius. So like this, if you put down a trigger, this is what it's going to look like. You'd have to be in this circle in order to activate it. So basically you want to set it to 0. That way it's just unlimited. And then the activation, put any radio that you would like. We'll just put radio alpha. Now this area right here where it says text, this is what you're going to see for the radio trigger when you go to radio alpha. Instead of seeing radio alpha, you can see whatever you put in right here. So we'll put move now. That's what you're going to see. Instead of radio alpha, you'll see move now. So we'll just say okay. Now you have this little radio trigger right here. Now what you want to do is synchronize this with the move waypoint. So basically saying they cannot leave this position until you radio it. That's what that's saying. So like I said, all you need to do is synchronize right here. Click on it. Go over here, click on to your trigger area, hold it, drag onto the move waypoint. So basically, like I said, they're not going to leave this waypoint until you call it. So then we'll go ahead and put down one of our soldiers that will be, we'll just do a basic US Army rifleman. And there you go. Make sure you ungroup them. And that's it basically. These guys will not move until I radio them. So let's go ahead and check this out. And just another heads up for you new people that your first time loading the game is always the slowest time. So as you can see, we got all the soldiers down there. And they're basically not going anywhere. If you can tell, they're just standing there. That's because we haven't radioed them yet. So let's go ahead and do that. As you can see, they'll get all set up and everything like that. And you're like, okay, I want them to move down the runway like I said. Okay, so you just push 0, 0, and as you can see, move now, just like we had talked about. And just go ahead and click on it or push 1, and they will start moving. This is cool for patrols and stuff like that. When you want them to patrol an area, you can just go ahead and put down a radio trigger and it's ready to go. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, the soldiers are going to start moving until they get to that next waypoint. These are good for ambushes. If you'd like to create ambush scenes, just do this exact same thing, only put op4 and just a trigger activation. So instead of a radio trigger, it would activate, you know, when you get into that area. So that's it for this tutorial, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have any more videos that you want to request, then go ahead and throw it at me and I'll make one. Thanks, guys.